What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Cool Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on this one. What we're going to be talking about is something a little bit more open-ended and more so focusing on a weapon that has been a hot topic right now, and that is the Vesper. And my question to you is the Vesper overpowered? Is it now something that has gotten completely out of hand? Because we've seen a lot of different buffs and nerfs to this weapon in the past couple of months here since the game was released. And as a result, it's gone from God tier weapon to lowest weapon on the totem pole, back up to God tier weapon, all in a short period of time. So the question now is the Vesper OP? Is it something that really is just a little bit game breaking at this point? I don't necessarily know how I feel about this just yet. I'm still kind of on the fence. I think it is an absolutely brilliant weapon, and honestly, as an SMG, I don't think that it should have some of the properties that it does with the right attachments. Like if you have a grip on it, you can actually range people across the map. Probably not to the point of full AR range or the longer AR ranges, but the SMGs should not really have that kind of range, and at the fire rate the Vesper has, that should definitely be something that I think at longer ranges shouldn't be happening. So I've seen a lot of people love the Vesper, I've seen a lot of people hate the Vesper, and I really wanted to use this video as a little bit of a discussion and a gauge of where you guys stand here with the Vesper. I personally have loved using it because I seem to tear it up whenever I play with this, and it's a great weapon to do so if you're trying to get some close quarters action or something like that, and you're just playing a run-and-gun style. It fits perfectly, and it probably is the most powerful SMG at this point for a lot of different types of engagements, but overall, as a whole, it might be overpowered. I think the best place to start here with this little bit of a discussion, though, is actually with the most recent patch notes and taking a look at everything else that was changed. The SMGs, it's definitely heads and shoulders above everything else right now in the SMG category, especially based off of the nerfs and buffs. The Vesper was the only thing that got a buff, the recoil stability was the only thing that was changed, but in the grand scheme of things, that's all it really need changed. The COD and the VMP had slight nerfs to them, with the COD getting a reduced 3 to 5 hit kill damage range, and the VMP had its recoil stability actually reduced, so there's more kick on the VMP now. And the Vesper, once again, having that recoil stability increased, that's something that just separates it a big time from these other SMGs. And the other SMGs outside of that really weren't anything too amazing as is. The Razorback is a hit marker machine, the Pharaoh is a hit marker machine and doesn't have the best rate of fire, and the damage properties aren't the best. And all in all, the Vesper then just gets put on a pedestal above the rest here, I think, in the SMG category. As for how it classes up against other assault rifles, well, firstly, the Man of War got a reduced reload speed as well as an aim down sight time. So that got a slight buff, but damage-wise, it didn't do much else, and controlling-wise, it didn't do much else either. That's the only other assault rifle category weapon that got buffed. But as for black market weapons, that's another thing that we can take into consideration here, that they got a massive buff as well. So it kind of brings them up to speed with some other weapons, possibly even the Vesper. The HG40 had the increased 3-hit kill range added to it here. The Garand had a reload speed, recoil stability, and hip fire accuracy all increased, and the FFAR had the same things as well. But instead of the reload speed that got increased, it was an aim down sight speed. So the Garand and the FFAR are honestly actually two very viable options as well. But that's the last of the weapon changes that came out with this new patch, so the only ones that are really there to the mainstream players, the ones that don't have these DLC weapons, the Vesper definitely was the standout weapon here from this. So, is it overpowered? I personally, once again, I'm on the fence here with this one. I'm going to lead more so towards no, because in a lot of the different long-range engagements, you'll still end up losing to assault rifles and all that kind of stuff. And as an SMG, it is focused and tailored more for close quarters combat, and it's something that is what it thrives in. So, as great as it is and as amazing as it may seem here, if you can pull off these long-range kills, and of course, it definitely does some damage up close and personal. Is it OP? I'm gonna go with no here on this one, but it is very close to that OP status. Had a little bit more been changed here, like a increase to the range or something like that, then I definitely would turn to the yes, but as it stands right now, I'm thinking about like 70% says no in my mind, and about 30 says yes. So, but that is where we're gonna wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I'd just share my thoughts here on this one, and I wanted to start a discussion here with you guys because I love doing that. So leave your thoughts down there in the comment section down below, and if you guys did like the video, make sure you drop a like, rating down below, and if you guys aren't new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, so every little bit does help, and is of course greatly appreciated. But my name is Cool Espresso. I will see you guys later. Take care and peace.